Today we'll be going full organic. No more sealed box items, only the most fresh ingredients will be going into my gun. So that's why today I will be attempting to beat Resident Evil 2 with gunpowder only. So here's where it all starts. Who to choose for this run? Well, I'm gonna go with Leon's A scenario because it has the best amount of mixes in the game. Unfortunately, it's not enough ammo to beat G1 on hardcore mode since I tested it on that difficulty, and no matter how hard I tried, he just wouldn't die, and I'd always run out of ammo. So we're gonna have to do this challenge on standard mode. I arrive into town listening to some amazing tunes.
We got a #1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
I'm almost out of gas, so I take a quick stop at the gas station. I head inside, but something seems off. It looks like someone spilled a whole bunch of tomato sauce everywhere. Despicable. After some investigation, I see a guy with a huge hole in his neck. Don't worry, dude. I'll find something for you. After taking a look around, aha! Some newspaper will do the trick. But the man didn't want me putting newspaper in his neck. How ungrateful. I left him to see what's going on in the back, and it's a fellow officer. He was restraining a guy. I tried to help him, but he told me to stay back. Then the dude just ate the cop right in front of me. Guess he's trying to eat more organically too. Humans are very fresh, no preservatives in them. But I'm not about that noise, so I grab the key and get the hell out of there. Okay, time for some quick rules. The only ammo that I'm allowed to use is ammo that comes from gunpowder mixes. No using any defense items, meaning no knife except for the first puzzle, no grenades, and no flashbangs. Also, no first aid sprays. I'm trying to only eat organic foods, so only fresh herbs will be used in this run. I'm also allowing myself gun upgrades, meaning if a gun part adds bullets into my gun, that's allowed. One last thing, guns I pick up with ammo already in them also count as ammo I can use. Alright, now that we've sorted that all out, it's time to get into the meat of this run. I made it to the RPD and the challenge officially begins. I grabbed the notebook from a guy who definitely didn't get ripped into two, run past some zombies, and get stuck under this shutter. One of them wanted a taste of my fresh flesh, but out of nowhere this Giga Chad saves me from being zombie food. Hey buddy, you want me to put some newspaper in that hole for you? He said no, but at least he gave me a knife. I run over to the other shutter and get it opened up. I'm going to make sure not to shoot a single zombie in this section. Even wasting one bullet could fail the challenge for me. So I'm going to have to learn how to dodge these guys like Neo in the Matrix. I make it to the office where I grab some gunpowder, a side pack, and the extended magazine for Matilda. I run over to the save room for more gunpowder, and we have our first mix of the run. I head upstairs to grab the spade key and even more gunpowder, but before I can explore the library, Marvin calls me back to look at something. I pre-do the library puzzle before leaving and head down to meet up with Marvin. He shows me footage of a girl at the gate. Don't worry, Marvin, I got this. I pop a mint and I rush over there. First, I need to grab the weapon locker key card so I can get the shotgun later. After making it to the gate, I meet up with Claire. I tried to put the moves on Claire, but she just told me she wanted to be friends. I was heartbroken, but before I could say anything, the zombies woke up and she was gone. I called Marvin to tell him the horrible news, but he only responded with this. You actually did. No bitches. I can't believe that Marvin just disrespected me like that. I'll show him, just wait. Before all this is over, I won't be maidenless. I grab the bolt cutters and open the back door. In this room is a great mix. I grab a small gunpowder on the table and a large gunpowder in the office part of the room, and with these two powders combined, I have shotgun shells. Oh, I also grab the valve and the fuse. Well, after forgetting it once. I forgot to grab the gosh dang fuse. I have over 200 hours in this game. How did I forget that? Anyway, I use the weapon key card for the shotgun, which I find out is completely empty. I really thought it was already loaded, but I guess I was wrong. I run upstairs to use the valve in the bathroom, where I can grab another small gunpowder, sneak past the liquor, and into the STARS office, where I grab the battery and the large gunpowder, which gives me the second shotgun shell mix. I sneak by the liquor again and grab the unicorn medallion in the next room. Then I do some crimes in the attic/storage room. Wonder who that could have been. I grab the maiden medallion. See, Marvin? I'm no longer maidenless. Finally, I grab the lion key, taunt Marvin some more, and head down to G1. Well, I wish I could say this went swell, but no, it didn't. Attempt 1, I missed like 5 pistol shots, which ends in me running out of bullets, so that's a reset. Attempt 2, I shoot too slow and his eye closes. And if you didn't know, if you hit his eye, you deal just a bit more damage. Normally this isn't really needed during your playthrough, but since I'm dealing with scraps here, I decide to reset. Attempt 3 went much better. I shoot quick enough where his eye doesn't close back up, but I was able to get in a lot of focus shots, which leads to even more damage. I end up killing him with only 2 handgun bullets left to my name. Dear Lord, that was close. So I made it into the garage, and my monkey brain told me to go check out the keycard reader. While I'm looking at it, for some reason, a dog sneaks up behind me. Oh, you's a good boy. Who the hell shot my good boy?
Lower it.
Girl! Ada explains she's also trying to have more organic ammo in her life and is trying to find out who is making all of these rotting corpses, because rotting corpses aren't fresh or organic. I don't know, I'm new to this. She tells me to get out while I still can and then leaves, but F that, I quickly follow her and she disappeared. Is she a ghost? Was she not real? I mean, I haven't really eaten anything since I got here. Maybe I'm just going nuts. Anyway, I grab the crank and make my way over to the breaker room to turn on the power. First, I grab the large gunpowder, then I head into the morgue to grab a diamond key. I raise the shutter with a crank. Wait, another shutter? How many shutters are in this place? Anyway, I turn the power back on and make my escape without getting hurt once. After losing half my neck, I finally make it into the RPD. I head into the save room to grab the fuse along with the large gunpowder hiding in the locker. I skillfully dodge the zombies in front of another shutter. I run to go grab more large gunpowder and the large gear, but before I put out the helicopter fire, I decide to go clean some stuff up that I forgot to do earlier, like grab the 2 pocket valves. I also grabbed the red book from the library so I can grab the ruby for the magnum. After grabbing everything, I head back to the helicopter fire where I grab the club key and put out the fire. After putting out the fire, I'm ready to go grab the jack handle for the library, but that's when... Well, I tried to run past him, but he decided to use me as his punching bag. Oh, hey. Well, that was my rib cage that you just rearranged. That's my jawline that you just rearranged. That's my nose you rearranged. I managed to get past him and head down to the records room where I grabbed the jack handle. Normally Mr. X would show up here, but this time he didn't, so I just ran to the starter's office to grab the magnum, and then I do the library puzzle, followed up by the clock tower puzzle. But now, with both the electronical components, it's back to the garage. I was so confused why I couldn't find Mr. X throughout this entire section. But right before I was gonna leave, because we also get shotgun shells from the upgrade. Whoa, what are you doing here? 200 hours in this game and this man still finds a way to scare me. Anyway, I managed to make it back to the garage. I do the jail door puzzle, grab the key card, run past all the zombies, and right before I can make it out of the station, Mr. X tries one more time to kill me. Thankfully, Ada was there to save me. I use the key card and make my way to the gun shop. Unfortunately, there's no gunpowder here for some reason, but there is a shotgun upgrade that gives me 4+ shells. I grab it and head into the sewer where Ada explains to me that Annette is the person who made this virus that's turning everyone into gross, rotting corpses. Before she can explain anymore, we hear a huge bang. I go to check it out when all of a sudden a giant alligator comes out of the water and tries to eat me. Good thing for me, Leon never skips leg day. I do have to use 1 bullet on the alligator, so that sucks. Ada finds me and lowers the ladder. We take a quick elevator ride, then open like 2 doors where we find Annette. Annette is a dirty boxed ammo user, so a gunfight breaks out. Ada tries to shoot back, but since I'm so strapped on ammo, I rush over and jump in front of the bullets, saving Ada. But who knew being shot would take a lot out of someone, because I quickly pass out after that. We take control of Ada. This part is pretty simple and I don't even shoot a single bullet, so I'm just gonna skip over it. Ada ends up finding Annette, but Annette decides it's time to do crimes, and tries to do a murder on Ada. Ada escapes by falling into the trash compactor where she falls on something sharp and it goes right into her leg. Ugh. Which apparently takes a lot out of someone because then Ada passes out. Can someone just keep consciousness, please? At the same time, Leon wakes up, and since he doesn't know where Ada is, he decides to start looking for her. Now, this section of the game had me worried. I'm not very good at dodging the G-adults without grenades, but I can't use grenades, so this is gonna be interesting. There's a whole bunch of gunpowder mixes I can get down here. I also want to grab the flamethrower for reasons. I grabbed the shotgun from the box and add the new part on. I decided that it would be too hard to traverse the sewers with these 3 zombies that sit right in front of the stairs alive, so... Okay, so apparently I only shot 2, so yeah, my bad. First, I grab the treatment key and run over to the treatment area so I can grab the side pack along with the gunpowder that's over there. While over there, I use the elevator to go back into the RPD where I can grab the 2 Magnum upgrades and also the last Matilda upgrade. Oh, I also forgot to grab the rook plug when I was doing all of this because I was kind of being eaten while grabbing the gunpowder, so whoops. I head back into the sewers and I honestly did a pretty good job dodging the G-adults. After getting past them, I grab the king plug, the queen plug, and the flamethrower. I head back to the main room and start to work on the chess puzzle until I realize I forgot the rook plug. So I have to now run all the way back to grab the frickin' rook plug. Now that I grabbed it, I can open the chest door. Now that I've grabbed a whole lot of gunpowder ammo down in the sewers, you might be thinking, hey, G2 should be a breeze for you. But now you're thinking, well, G2 is clearly not a breeze since you brought it up. Yeah, I'm a mind reader. While I think I would have enough ammo for this fight, I decided that I would try to beat him while using no ammo at all, which is possible, just very, very hard. This fight was rough. You see, G2 can be killed with no ammo if you hit him with the crane twice. What I didn't know about this fight is if you don't stagger him, he can do a one-hit kill move if you hit the crane button too early. Meaning, if I mess up my timing, 2 things are gonna happen. I'm gonna get whacked by 10,000 pounds of moving metal, or Mr. Beautiful over here is gonna grab me and toss me like his leftovers he forgot to eat like a week ago. It took me over 9 attempts to get the timing down, and it felt like forever, while in reality it only took me 9 minutes. But it felt like forever, so it was forever. So yeah, I was able to kill G2 without using any ammo. Yay for me! I rush over, grab Ada, fix up her leg, and we make our escape to the cable car. Thankfully, Ada also loves doing crimes and nicked a wristband from Annette. So now we can board the cable car. As we start descending, I start to tell Ada about my new lifestyle, wanting to be healthier by only eating organic items like herbs. It's mostly been a whole lot of herbs. I don't feel so good. Anyway, Ada is moved by my story and reveals that she also has picked up this lifestyle. I guess being a healthy eater is really popular in Raccoon City, but I digress. I look into Ada's eyes and that's when we share a smooch. Ah! Take that, Marvin!
You keep saying I have no bitches, but where are yours? Where are they? I don't see them!
Before I knew it, we had arrived at Nest. Ada trusts me with her watch, and it's time to get the G-Virus. The lab is pretty straightforward, since I have all the lab codes at the ready. There are also a whole bunch of gunpowder mixes here, which is going to be very nice. I head into the cafeteria where I get a large canister of gunpowder along with the flamethrower upgrade, and the level 2 clearance for my wristband. This allows me to head over to the west side of the lab where all the Ivy zombies are. Since I planned for this, however, it's not going to be a big deal. At this point of the playthrough, I no longer will need my handgun bullets, so I'm going to use my handgun bullets to hit the orange bulbs on the Ivies. This will stagger them, allowing me to get by with them without dying. Because if you didn't know, Ivies will one-hit kill you if you don't have any defense items. And I don't have any defense items because I'm not allowed to use them. So I start by getting the capsule out of the machine, then opening up the locked doors. After that, I fill the capsule with the serum in the mixing room where I also can grab more gunpowder. I head down the ladder where there's even more gunpowder, and enter the lower section of the lab. Normally, here I would use a shotgun to kill all the zombies, but I don't have that kind of ammo. I sneak through this room, run past the liquor, and head up the stairs so I can grab the signal modulator. The signal modulator. Yeah, nailed it. Then I head back downstairs to turn the power back on. There's only one problem. There are like 4 zombies and 2 lickers in this room, and I need to get to the server room for more gunpowder. But because I'm a god at this game, I get by it with no problem. I grab the gunpowder in the server room and then head to the freezer to freeze the serum. After that's done, I rush back upstairs, having a close call on my way up, but managed to get by. I put the serum in the machine, freeing up the wristband upgrade. With the 3rd clearance level upgrade, we can go to the east side and grab like 3 more things of gunpowder. Guys, I swear, this lab is just overflowing with gunpowder. I also am able to grab the G-Virus over here. But with the G-Virus in hand, it's just about time for the G3 fight. I load up all my ammo and gunpowder, and with everything mixed, this is what our inventory looks like. Hopefully it will be enough to take down G3. I started this fight by using my shotgun to pop his 3 eyes. Once that's done, he gets staggered, and now it's time to put my plan into motion. I burn him alive! Yep, since I didn't use my flamethrower on G2 like I normally do, I use it here, which basically kills G3 in like his first phase. With G3 dead, I take the elevator to question Annette. She reveals to me the unbelievable. The G-Virus was meant to keep things fresher for longer, allowing for foods to survive longer. I knew this is why no one was dying. They were being preserved by the chemicals. Annette explains that it wasn't supposed to be used on people, just food. It was going to make them rich until Umbrella caught wind of this and wanted all the money for themselves. So they tried to kill William Birkin, the man responsible for all of this. He used it on himself, and that's what turned him into this monster. Annette begs me to get rid of the last sample, but I tell her Ada needs it to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. That's when Annette reveals her last bit of information. Ada does not use organic ammo. No, she wants the G so she can keep all her ammo preserved in boxes. It's honestly disgusting. It can't be true. No, Annette's lying. Until I remember those 3 bullets she shot. I knew no one on the organic gunpowder diet would be able to waste those bullets. Annette dies or something, I don't know. But more importantly, the facility starts to self-destruction. I head back to the main elevator where Ada is waiting. I confront her on her diet. She reveals that it's true. She just wanted G to preserve her ammo supply. She threatens to shoot me, but I don't think she can. Ada thankfully lowers her weapon, and I'm happy that we could come to a calm and reasonable solution to our different outlooks on life. Then she gets shot and falls off the bridge. Gosh dang it, Annette, why won't you just die? I rush over to the elevator and start my escape. On my way out, I see Claire on a screen saying something about finding a way out, but I lost connection. Dang dial-up, I can't wait for like in the next 20 years where everyone has a smartphone and this kind of experience doesn't happen anymore. I'd get a move on to try to catch this way out. Well, it looks like I'm not the only one trying to get out of here because you'll never guess who shows up. That's right, Mr. Rearrange My Insides is back. I start doing the running as anyone would do, but he catches up with me and just picks me up by my face. Bro, stop it. Thankfully, a bunch of explosions happen and they knock Mr. X back and leave me just fine. I guess Leon's explosion proof? Good to know. I make it to the lift, put the fusey thingy in the fusey hole thingy, and then Mr. Won't Die for some reason blasts through a wall and our final fight begins. I'm really hoping that my shotgun and magnum will be enough to activate the rocket launcher cutscene. I'm also pretty worried that Mr. X's charge move will kill me since I have no grenades to stop it. Let's take a look at how it went. Yep, that's right. I beat Resident Evil 2 with only gunpowder ammo. This was a really fun run. I really wish I could have done it on hardcore mode, but I guess that's the way she goes. If you guys want to see these challenges done live, you can head over to my Twitch channel and watch them there. You can also find VODs of these runs over there as proof that I actually did the challenge. Also, if you like this content, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell because I'm going to be posting a whole bunch of videos like this one for Resident Evil month. So if you guys want to see more of these kinds of videos, you gotta hit that bell or you won't be notified anytime I'll post a video or go live. Oh, also hit the like button because that will push my channel to new viewers who might like to see this content. Thank you all so much for watching. You can't see it, but I'm waving y'all goodbye. And I'll see you in the next video.